Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in your barefoot manner, we'll give you a better level.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary at 12. My name is Hansen Der Capuchin.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
We are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to True FM 96.1.
A pleasant good evening and welcome to RCA News Bulletin at 7. My name is Olivia Bowen presenting. This news program is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. Stories topping the headlines: Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn has departed the country to attend the 25th edition of the Africa Energy Forum in Barcelona, Spain. A Liberian disaster management expert is predicting that the country will experience severe rains and intense flooding this year. In a tragic incident in Ganta City, Nimba County, William Tokma, aged 62, has reportedly taken his own life. And away from Liberia, the BBC says at least one person has died and dozens were injured during a crash at an election rally for Rwanda's President Paul Kagame, officials say. Those were the headlines, not the news in detail. Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn has departed the country to attend the 25th edition of the Africa Energy Forum in Barcelona, Spain. The forum is scheduled for June 25 to 28th of this year. Vice President Kuhn will deliver an opening statement at the session on advancing renewable energy projects for sustainable value chains. He will join a panel of experts to discuss the prospects of renewable energy with a particular focus on solar projects aimed at meeting the growing demand for alternative energy sources across the African continent. According to a release from the Office of the Vice President, VP Kuhn is also scheduled to participate in an exclusive business and trade roundtable discussion with John Humphrey, the UK government's Trade Commissioner for Africa. This engagement will provide an opportunity to meet with leading UK energy investors and EPC contractors who are keen on providing clean energy solutions in Africa. In addition to these engagements, the Vice President will hold discussions with the World Bank Group, African Development Bank, Infinity Power, Solar, JC Empowered, among others. These meetings will highlight investment opportunities in Liberia aimed at improving electricity delivery capacity, according to the press release. The Africa Energy Forum brings together senior government officials and private sector executives to explore opportunities for expanding public and private cooperation in the energy sector. A Liberian disaster management expert is predicting that the country will experience severe winds and intense flooding this year. Fenor Glass said his prediction is based on various weather reports and the severe impact of climate change. Blair noted that there will be a lot of damages caused by flooding, especially in parts of Painesville City. He attributed the pending flood disaster to the construction of homes in waterways and alleys, as well as the construction of major roads without regard for the impact of climate change. Fenor Glass said it is time that Liberia begins to build climate resistance roles to minimize the impact of climate change, stating that most of the road works in the country upward engineering. Bland, however, noted that demolition is not the solution to the flooding situation in Liberia, but there is a need for intersectoral approach in road construction across the country. He spoke over the weekend in Painesville following Public Works Minister Roland Giddens' announcement of planned demolition of homes in Painesville. In a tragic incident in Ganda City, Neighbor County, William Togba, age 62, has reportedly taken his own life. According to family sources, his action was allegedly influenced by a domestic dispute involving his daughter Josephine Togba. Family members revealed that William Togba had expressed a desire to attend his daughter Josephine's birthday celebration but was allegedly denied permission to do so. This rejection reportedly triggered deep distress in Tokwa, leading to him committing suicide by hanging. The incident took place at his residence in the Brogy community near the White Flower Guest House in Iba County. Details surrounding the method used and the immediate circumstances leading up to the alleged suicide are still emerging as authorities conduct their investigation. He was a father of four living children and was not married. Some farmers in the oil palm value chain say access to market is one of the major challenges affecting their production. The manager of Tiangate Agriculture Company in Magibi County, David Yigbe, told reporters recently that their production has increased through the Ministry of Agriculture's matching grant, but they lack access to market to sell the products. Tianke Farm, according to David Yipe, received about 192,000 United States dollars as a matching grant from the Ministry of Agriculture through Star P, which helped them to set up one of the biggest oil palm processing factories in the country. Yekwe is meanwhile calling on the ministry to create market links to all palm producers in the country to increase productivity. At the same time, in Lower Bond County, Baffan's farm is cultivating about 600 acres of oil palm. The manager of the farm, Emmanuel Jar, said the Star P has brought major sources to the farm with increased production by the well-equipped factories set up through the Ministry of Agriculture's matching grant. The second lady of the Republic of Liberia, Stephanie Dankun, has championed calls for more women's participation in decision-making process of the country. Madam Kun is challenging Liberian women to prepare themselves by acquiring the needed skills that will make them self-reliant in the society. Serving as keynote speaker during the first cohort graduation of the Professional Institute of Leadership Studies in Painesville, Second Lady Kuhn urged the graduates to take their rightful place on the table of decision making. She thanked Pulse Liberia executives for creating the space where women can be trained, as she challenged the women to use their voices to advocate for issues that seek to address the needs of women and girls. She pledged her office commitment to partnering with Peace Liberia to provide opportunities for women in Liberia. For his part, the executive director of the Professional Institute of Leadership Studies, Ambassador Gerald Tido, said Peace Liberia firmly believes in advancing women's leadership and ensuring their meaningful participation in governance in an equitable world. The Sustainable Urban and Rural Integrated Development Organization, with funding from the government of Japan, has commissioned modern sanitation facilities at three targeted schools in Jokwele District, Bon County. The white facilities valued over 86,000 United States dollars were constructed at the Kekula Farm Public School, Wedapala Public School, and the St. Matthew Academy in Banka City, Bon County. Speaking at the St. Matthew Academy, Japanese ambassador to Liberia said he was excited that a bilateral relationship between Liberia and Japan is yielding significant benefits for the ordinary citizens, especially school-going children in Liberia. The Japanese ambassador then urged the beneficiary schools to make proper use of the facilities, adding that the facilities will not only promote good health and hygiene, but also create a conducive learning environment. If you're just joining us, this is a reminder that you are listening to a bulletin of news coming to you from the News and Current Affairs Department, yet at the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. And this news program is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited. In more news, the Liberia Broadcasting System Workers Union has welcomed the latest pronouncement by Civil Service Agency boss Josiah Chokai to grant LBS correspondence employment status. Lipsu says the move by the CSA director is indicative of his reform vision to dignify Liberian workers who are positively contributing to the government's development agenda. According to a release, Lipsu, however, encouraged the LBS management to remain engaged with the CSA boss to speed up the correspondence employment process. Lispo believed that by now the LBS management should begin soliciting credentials and other relevant documents from the correspondents to forward them to the CSA. Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation has committed to transforming Liberia through providing opportunities for young Liberians. Speaking Monday at an acquaintance meeting with interns from various universities and technical vocational institutions in Monrovia, Water and Sewer Managing Director Mohammed Ali said the corporation remains committed to building the next generation of workforce to move Liberia forward. The Water and Sewer boss noted that the institution was glad to have received about 37 young professionals as interns to be mentored for the period of 3 months, something he said might lead to possible employment opportunities. The interns are taken from various institutions, including the University of Liberia, William V. Stockman University, LORC, Stella Maris Polytechnic University, and the President's Young Professionals. Representative Sumo Morba has embarked on the construction of a modern market facility valued about 25,000 United States dollars. The Monticello County District Number 3 representative said the ongoing market project comes as a result of constraints and challenges marketers are faced with in selling their products. According to him, his quest is to bring relief to the growing challenges facing residents of the district, especially the women. Representative Moaba said the ongoing construction is his personal funding but not national government money. Away from Liberia, at least one person has died and dozens were injured during a crash at an election rally for Rwanda's President Paul Kagame, officials say. Campaigning for July's general election began on Saturday, with Kagame holding two rallies in northern Rwanda over the weekend. The crash happened on Sunday in Rubafu district, where 37 people were injured, four of whom were hospitalized with serious injuries. A statement from the Ministry of Local Government said it apologized to the deceased family, adding that a medical team on site did everything possible. Mr. Kagame is running for the fourth term. He has been the country's de facto leader since 1994, when his then rebel group, the Rwanda Patriotic Front, seized power at the end of the genocide directed at members of his Tutsi ethnic group, according to the BBC. To end this news program, a recap of the top stories. Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn has departed the country to attend the 25th edition of the Africa Energy Forum in Barcelona, Spain. A Liberian disaster management expert is predicting that the country will experience severe rains and intense flooding this year. In a tragic incident in Ganta City, Neighbor County, William Togbat, age 62, has reportedly taken his own life. And away from Liberia, the BBC says at least one person has died and dozens were injured during a crash at an election rally for Rwanda's President Paul Kagame, officials say. That's Irasia News Bulletin at 7. My name is Olivia Bowen. Good evening.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV.
Into Truth FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in a respectful manner, we will keep your plate like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary at 12. My name is Hansen Delta Present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.